Hi friends, welcome to Delicacies on the Plate. Today I am going to make Kesar Kalakand, a very delicious and tasty sweet. So let's start making this mouth-watering Kesar Kalakand. To make Kesar Kalakand, here I have taken half teaspoon of tartary. This I am going to dissolve in half cup of water. It will dissolve completely. So just mix it well and leave it aside. Meanwhile, I'll start to boil in milk in a high bottom pan. Herein I have taken around a liter of milk and this I am going to boil in. Kalakand is made from half curdled milk, so you just add 2 drops of lemon juice or tartary, whatever you prefer, and then you will see milk has just started to curdle. You will see the fine pieces of cottage cheese floating, and then you just condense the milk and the kalakand is ready. But what I am going to do is I will make the cottage cheese first and then I'll make kalakand. I will add around a cup of additional milk to it. So every time I make kalakand I get the same texture and taste. The process of making cottage cheese is same as we do for rasgullas. So after the milk starts to boil in, I am going to add in the tartary solution to it till the milk curdles, and then I am going to strain it, wash it with cold water so that the cottage cheese cools down faster. I will squeeze out the excess water and then I will leave it aside for around 30 minutes. After the milk boiled, I had switched off the flame and I had left the milk to cool down for around 5 minutes. Then I have added the tartary so that the cottage cheese what I get is soft. By this process the making of kalakand has become much more easier for me. So you can follow this process and you will see that you can easily make kalakand, delicious kalakand at home. After 30 minutes I am going to take this cottage cheese on a clean platform and I am going to knead it for around 2 to 3 minutes so that the cottage cheese becomes fine. And when I will make the kalakand, you will see the fine granules of cottage cheese. If I don't do so, if I try to cook the cottage cheese directly with the sugar in the pan, I will get big lumps of cottage cheese and it becomes difficult for it to turn fine. So now the cottage cheese is ready. Herein I have few strands of saffron which I have dissolved in 2 tablespoons of hot milk. In the pan I am going to add in the cottage cheese. This is around 250 grams of cottage cheese which is kneaded well. To this I will add around 100 grams of powdered sugar and I am going to cook this till the sugar melts and it combines well with the cottage cheese. In this pan I will also add the saffron milk and I'll mix this well. After all the ingredients are combined well, to this I'll add around a cup of milk. This is full fat milk. This will help as a binding to the barfi. After the barfi sets, it will not fall off. As I had told, kalakand is generally made from half curdled milk. So to get the same texture, here I am adding the milk later on. The texture of the mixture itself shows that the kalakand will set very nice. Add in few drops of saffron food color. This will give a nice color to the kalakands. Now here I have added around 1/4 teaspoon of green cardamom powder. I am going to cook till the mixture starts to leave the pan. It will start to come together. Keep the flame on a low medium heat. Keep stirring regularly so that it doesn't get burnt. Now the mixture has started to leave the pan. I'll cook for a couple of minutes more and then it will be ready to set. To set the barfi, I have greased a container well with clarified butter. Now I will shift the kalakand mixture into it. and I will tap it nicely so that I get a flat surface. You can tap it with whatever you are comfortable with. You can use a spatula or spoon. After the surface is flat enough, I will garnish it with juliennes of pistachios and almonds. I will spread it all across and I will again tap it so that it sticks to the surface. After it is all done, I'll give a mark to cut the burfis. When it cools down a bit, and then I will leave it for around 3 to 4 hours for it to cool down completely. Once it cools down, just move the knife circularly around the edges and the kalakand will leave the container. Invert it on a plate, cut it into pieces and serve it. If you have liked this recipe, do give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and subscribe for more such delicious recipes and delicacies on the plate.